What's up, everybody? It's Goose. I'm here on my boss's property, gonna give y'all an update on my pig pen. As you can tell, I took down the single strand of hot wire and put up my Premier 1 poultry net. Which I have 6 rolls of this up, 6 rolls of the 164 foot rolls of poultry net. And I'm powering it with my my Untitled 20. Just hooked up to a marine battery. Go ahead and step in here. Show the pig pen before I get to everything else. I have them in 3 rolls of the hog net, which they've already ate all the grass. I knew they'd beat it up pretty good, but they're getting ready to be sold, so that's fine. I'm just gonna leave them in here for the next few weeks. Here's their water. I just used a 50-gallon barrel cut in half, and I screwed some boards on the side of it to keep them from tipping it over. I just went through the barrel and into my 2x6. That keeps them from flipping it over. And they got 2 of those in here. They just have this little pen. It's fine for the next few weeks. I would let them loose into just with the goats, but that poultry net, the bottom wire is so close to the ground, they like to root right up to the fence, and they'll just shove all kinds of dirt into your fence, and it's a real hassle. So I'm just locking them down here for the next few weeks until this guy comes and picks them up. I have a big pile of hay over here to bed down in and eat. I make sure to give them some fresh hay every few days. So even though there's not any grass in here, they have plenty to eat there. Which now that I have them locked down in here, I am feeding them once a day. I hadn't fed them all the way through summertime and fall. But now that I have them locked down in such a small area, I do feed them, which I feed them on these big rocks. And I do that to help trim their hooves. One of these 2, hey girl, my little orange pig right here, Charlotte. Hey girl. When I bought her hooves were overgrown a little bit, so that's actually why I started doing that. It was just an experiment to see if it would trim the hooves down so I wouldn't have to. And it worked pretty well. I did that for a few months, and her hooves got trimmed down right where I need them. So now when I feed them, I feed them on the rocks, and it's just really good at keeping their hooves trimmed down. Let me show you this too, how I connected it. Which I did have this fence right up to this. I had the hog fence right up to the poultry net because it was easier. And what happened was my goats kept on jumping in here and knocking the fence over and getting caught and all that. So I backed the fence over. I backed the hog net over a few feet so they had a pathway to walk around here, so they could quit jumping over my fence and knocking it over and messing it up. So that's a problem I had. Here it is. Okay. So I connect these fences like this. I just use speaker wire. This is insulated wire, insulated copper wire. And then you see I just wrap it around real tight for a few inches. Make sure you get a good connection. If you don't get a good connection, there could be an arc and it could break your wire. So don't just wrap it once or twice. Make sure you really have it wrapped on there to have your wires connected. And I also, as you can see, I made it. I didn't know. I was looking at that goat. I didn't know what happened. I still don't know what happened. Anyway, I made that wire twice as long as it needs to be, so when they get caught on it, they can just knock it around, and it doesn't matter. Whenever their feet get caught on it, it just moves with them. And then I came over here. And did the same thing. Go over here. That's no better. But yeah, I just wrap that wire around multiple times. It works well. It's a good way to connect your fences together. Hey girls, I'll show y'all's pen now. Alright, so I got the goats roaming over here. I just gave them a mineral lick, help them out through the winter time. They have three bales in here, 3 bales of hay. They're about done with that one. I have their shelters, which these were my pig huts, which this one, yeah, it's still got some mineral in there. You got a different kind of mineral in this one, and baking soda, and then that's a salt block. I got a couple igloo dog houses for extra shelter. These are 2 of my faint names. Look at her. She's locked up. What are you doing? She can't move. They're so funny. She's gonna fall. Yeah, they don't actually faint. Their legs just lock up, and sometimes they fall over. But here's all I have my hay put up for the winter over here. So as they finish these, I'll just roll these in here. Everybody's following me. They think I'm gonna give them some grain, but I'm not. This is my only group of goats that I do feed every day. Trying to get them used to me and make sure everybody's doing well and all that good stuff. So feeding them is an easy way to make sure everybody's doing good, because if they don't come and eat grain, you know something's wrong with them and you need to take care of that goat. But anyway, I do give this group some grain. This is my feed barrel. It's just a food grade barrel I bought from Co-op. And then I bought a feed pan big enough to fit over the lid, because right here they'll leak in here sometimes. And then also when it rains, your whole lid gets full of water. So instead of dealing with that, I bought a pan that fits right on there. It works well. And also, hey ducks. I threw some ducks and chickens out here now that I have this poultry net up. So far, this poultry net's been really good about keeping predators and stuff out. And I had too many ducks and chickens in my house, so I sent them out here, because there's a pond right over there. So ducks have been loving it, and I don't have to water them. So they've been pretty hassle-free. And then I had this little chain link pen I haven't been using. It's just like a 4x5 pin or something. So I opened the door, and I had a little short piece of cattle panel, and I just took and I carabined it in there, clipped it in there, and over here I just shoved it into the door. And this cattle panel allows my chickens and ducks, they can go right in there and get to the feed and eat all they want, but my My goats can't. My goats have to leave it alone. Why don't y'all show us stuff? Y'all go around there. You won't do it, huh? Okay. Oh, here we go. Come on. Go ahead. I'll back up. Show them what I'm talking about. Go ahead. There she goes. Right in there. The goats can't get in there. And, they'll try. They'll stick their head in there. They'll get a little bite of grain here and there, but for the most part, it keeps them out. And my feed bucket is a... Y'all watch out. Move, please. Oh, can I reach it? I can't reach it. It's just a 5-gallon bucket with a hole in the bottom with eye bolts. And as the chickens move that eye bolt, grain falls out. So, works really well. I only have to fill it about once a week, so. And as you can see, the goats really do try to get in there, but it keeps them out, so it's been working. It's all going really good out here. Goats are doing good. Ducks and chickens are doing good. I haven't lost any. That's all the ducks, 5 ducks. I don't think I've lost any chickens. I have 8 chickens out here. We'll go look, see if I can find them. Show you the pond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, 7 chickens over here and 1 over there. So I still have all 8 chickens and all 5 ducks. Here's the pond. But yeah, the poultry nut's doing real good. I've had them all out here for 2 or 3 weeks now. Like I said, we haven't lost any chickens or ducks, and nobody's got out, which of course I had to clip the ducks' wings. They can fly, so I clipped their wings before I put them in here. These goats crack me up. They could be eating hay or mineral or grass or anything right now, but they just follow me around and stand next to me and wait for me to feed them. They're so silly. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to... They're gonna bully each other. That's all I wanted to show you. You got the goats out here, you got the chickens and ducks. We're doing good. I'm gonna go get some work done. Goose out.